Hello and welcome to PulseLarsen Tech Talk Table. Today I want to describe briefly what carrier certification for Cat M1 devices looks like. The various cellular carrier networks require your device to pass certification through the PTCRB board in order to be used on their network. This certification will essentially measure the device's total radiated power, or TRP, a metric of its ability to transmit a signal, as well as its total isotropic sensitivity, or TIS, a metric of its ability to receive a signal. These numbers also aren't a secret. They're not trying to keep you in the dark. Here we have AT&T's requirements for PTCRB certification. On the top part of the table, you can see the many bands listed for LTE categories 1 or 4. But below that, you can see 3 bands listed for LTE category M1, bands 2, 4, and 12. First, you have the TRP requirements for a Power Class 3 device, and next, the TRP requirements for a Power Class 5 device. Again, when you're doing a category M1 device, you can choose to use a radio module that outputs at the typical 23 dBm, or one that outputs at half power, 20 dBm, for greater power consumption, longer battery life, longer device life. You'll also see the total isotropic sensitivity requirements listed for each band as well, next to that. The total isotropic sensitivity of your device may be more difficult to meet than the total radiated power. This is because it can be affected by much more than just the antenna itself. The antenna may be resonating very well, and with that you will see good TRP results. However, you might be surprised to see poor TIS results. This is because other sources of noise on your PCB or other interferences can reduce your device's sensitivity. We have our own chamber to do TRP and TIS measurements. All the time we have customers asking for us to check their devices, and we can check yours as well. Our chamber is not certified to actually approve you for PTCRB. However, we can do pre-certification test measurements for you to give you a sense of whether or not your device is ready to pass the more expensive PTCRB test. Behind me, you'll see a mast upon which your device will be placed. You'll also see the multiple elements that both transmit or receive a signal from or to your device. We will rotate your device on the mast, getting radiated power and sensitivity measurements at all different angles inside the chamber. From this, we can calculate TRP and TIS and give you a measurement metric by which you can decide if you are safe for passing PTCRB certification itself. This concludes our talk on LTE Category M1 certification. Please look at some of our other LTE Cat M1 and NBIoT videos.